So I'm over here at the queue at the airport, and there's like over 100 cars in line in the queue, but it keeps moving through. So as long as it's moving, calls are coming in and people are moving in and out. So I'm gonna see how long we're gonna get stuck in the queue here. I'd say that there might be 200 cars over here, 200 Uber cars. There's like a loop coming around. Usually you just come into the line and stay to the right and come all the way around to the parking lot. But right now, they have it coming in and looping around each lane of the first parking lot. So you come in, you come around the parking lot, you come around, and then over to the right into the main parking lot. So there must be a lot of flights. I don't see a lot of flights coming in. I mean, the weather's not so great, so I can't imagine all the flights are coming in as scheduled. So we'll see how long it takes to move through the queue. If it's worth coming back over here, I'll stay for one passenger because I'm over here now. It makes no sense to leave now. But let's see how much time it chews up. I've already been waiting about 15-20 minutes, so we'll see. If it keeps moving, we'll be good. This is the busiest I've seen it over here so far that I've started working over here. One day I came over here, and before I even pulled into the parking lot, a call came in. So you just never know. On average, when it's, flowing through good, it's usually a 5-10 minute wait, if that, getting into queue, and then waiting for a call to come in from the airport. It's usually between 5 and 10 minute wait. Today looks more like it's going to be close to the half-hour mark. What they do is, if you've been sitting for half hour, they take you out of queue and put you back. So, you got to start over. I don't know the point in that, but I don't exactly know the point of leaving the queue and getting back in. Why don't they just start your countdown again instead of making you leave the parking lot? Once I get caught up with my bills and I don't have to do the instant pay, I'm going to start clocking in on Lyft and see if there's much of an earning difference from the airport. I mean, I just need to find out where to get one of those little pink mustaches, because I have the Lyft logos to put up just like I do the Uber, but Lyft has those cool little pink mustaches I see everywhere. I gotta find out how to get a hold of one of those. I have a new car, so I should be sporting one of those little mustaches. Okay, so we finally made it over here into the main parking lot, and we're still at 40 plus, so it's probably gonna be a while before we count down to 31. Because once it hits 31, it goes from 40 to 31 to 21 to 11 and to 0. It doesn't really count down one by one. Just looking for someone's tail light. Here we go. Come on out. So I got a parking spot. Now I'm going to see how long it's going to be before Alright, so I'm in my spot. I don't know what it is about the airport, man, but it's all old dudes. All old dudes here. Every time I park next to somebody, it's an old dude. That's an old dude. Old dude. I hardly see any other women. Old dude. Old dude. And when I say old dude, because I'm old, I'm an old dude too. But when I say old dude, I mean like 10, 20 years older than me. Another old dude. Are there any women? And they're moving in and out pretty quick, so... I don't have a full tank, so I hope we're not going too far. Whoever the passenger is. Another old dude. Really? Are there any other women drivers? So I can socialize? Not that I can't socialize with men, but it would be nice to just have a Uber chat with another chick. I didn't even do my hair this morning. I'm a mess. I got the call as I was getting ready for work. And since it was over here by the airport, I decided to take it, and I went fast, so I didn't get to finish getting ready. So my hair's a mess. Still 40 plus, so. Okay, so I believe this car too for me just pulled into, so keep an eye on the ones that... This guy next to me's been sitting here, I wonder how long. It's not really socializing weather either because it's raining out, so it's not like you can just roll your window down and start talking to somebody. Nobody's even standing out in the rain except for I see a couple umbrellas. I was over here earlier and I got in the queue and it was coming up on the 30 minutes mark. And I hadn't gotten my coffee yet, so I went and got coffee and figured if I'm going to sit here waiting, I might as well sit with coffee because I haven't gotten my coffee yet. So I managed to get one customer on video yesterday, but I was nervous about sharing the reason, so I just sort of blamed it on my daughter wanting videos of me at work. So I'm not sure I'm going to post that because I want people to know that they're going to be up on YouTube, and I don't want any surprises later on. So I was just sort of getting the feel of what it would be like to be filming a customer, because not your everyday, normal, average thing, I suppose. And not all of my customers be into it, you know. Not all of them are gonna. Matter of fact, I had a customer last night who was telling me about how when he got into the car, the driver was a girl, and she was asking all sorts of questions, and I don't know why. I guess the issue came up of her doubting that he was 18 because she was worried about driving around a minor, and he didn't look like he was under 18 to me. But anyways, he said, yeah, just before the end of the trip, she mentioned that she put the whole thing on video, and he was just kind of like weirded out by it that she didn't say anything. So I don't want to weird out my customers and make them feel uncomfortable, so I'm going to do the right thing and ask permission and let them know and give them a choice. I understand the attraction to wanting to videotape someone who doesn't know, because a lot of times people act different when they know they're on videotape. So I understand the attraction to wanting to do that, but still, it's not really, it's kind of an unfair advantage. Besides, I'm sure there's all sort of legalities involved should such a video get posted, you know, publicly and blah, blah, blah. So just trying to protect myself and my customers. Still 40 plus. No closer in the queue. I think I'm going to turn my car off so I don't waste gas. So yeah, I was over here earlier and it was getting close to the mark, so I decided to get my coffee. I did say that already, didn't I? I guess charging while you're recording a video takes up more energy or gigs or whatever the hell it is when you're online or recording or whatever. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm a little old school when it comes to all this new technology. So rather than just sit here while the clock ticks down, I'm going to sign off for now and either sign on before, during, or after I get my next client and do an update. So, still at 40 plus. Haven't started counting down yet. In the rain, sitting here at the airport queue with about 200 other Uber drivers. Fun day. Peace out.